is Chelsea Reed and I'm from Franklin, New Hampshire, and I am 28 years young. Riding with the other women has been extremely inspirational. Seeing how far they can push it makes me push it that much farther. Not only pushing it together and progressing, but when you go down, they're there to pick you up and just keep motivating you and letting you know you got it for when you're ready to try again. I think we're doing things that we never thought were possible. For example, the slope course, you just start riding with the right people who want to push you and you push them, and before you know it you start on the top feature and then you're halfway down the slope course, and next thing you know you're checking off a lot of things on the mountain, and yeah, it's just really incredible to see how much you can push it with the other girls and other people around you. Anything is possible.
The last few years, I really followed Whitney on social media and really looked up to her as a rider. About a year and a half ago, she posted that they were having a women's gravity weekend, and I'd actually never ridden a mountain bike at the time, like a full suspension bike. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna fly to Boston, drive up to New Hampshire and just give it a try. That one weekend kind of like made me fall in love with Highland and made me fall in love with mountain bikes. Since coming here, I got really into slopestyle, so it actually was beneficial that I came here because shortly after, I got invited to go to Speed and Style at Crankworx Whistler. So having the experience of riding here and attending the event and being coached by Whitney, I was able to go ride, other big mountain parks. Moving forward, I'm really pursuing slopestyle and planning to do the Crankworx rounds next year. So, just between, honestly, the friends that I've met here, they feel like family, and I just love being here. So I'm thinking about coming here so that I can just ride all the time. I think this is the greatest progression playground that I've been to. Just to be here and be surrounded by the people who are so stoked to ride all the time, I just feel like would be great for my riding and just as growing a community overall.
I'm Dawn Bork from Thornton, New Hampshire, and I am 55. I've been riding since 1989. Started racing mountain bikes in '94. I started riding at Highlands opening day 2006. I was here the first day. It was pretty fun. There was only maybe 20, 30 people here at the most. Mostly guys, a couple women. I rode with a group of maybe 5 guys. First run down Eastern Hemlock was really fun. Then we went over to Maiden Voyage, and it was a whole different story for me. Big wooden features, drops. I've raced for 10 years, but I never saw that stuff. So it took me a while to learn that trail. My friends went back to the car. It's kind of a rainy day too. And they're like, okay, we're taking a break now. And I'm like, I'm going back out there to practice that trail. Kept lapping it, and finally I figured it out. Mostly the riding I did with women were at races. I'd come here and there'd be a few women who raced here, which was Karen Egan and Alexis Rubel. So I'd ride with them, but it was mostly with just a group of guys. This is my 15th season riding here. And I'm hoping for 15 more years of this place. But that puts me at 70.
My name is Tania. I originally am from Toronto, Canada, but I live in Massachusetts now. Started riding, got to be about 25 years ago. I mean, I would never be where I was today if it wasn't for the locals. But let's face it, the locals at the time were men. Over the last several years, it's been great. There's been women that want to try tricks, women that want to try jumps and drops. It's different riding with women. We slow things down when you want to try something new. It goes a lot easier, and we're just, really stoked for each other and really helping each other out. The thing that I'm most excited about for women on bikes is, because now I know it can happen, is competitive slopestyle. There's been some great improvements over the last several years. Women have been riding at Big White out in BC, competition there. There's been Speed and Style at Crankworx, and women are definitely ready for slope. So I think it's really important for women to see other women riding at Highland. If I see a woman do something, I was like, wow, that looks really cool. And if she can do it, I can do it too. So I think that Highland has really been great about encouraging women riders. I think that the people here have really been good about encouraging women riders, and for us to be able to see each other do it and to encourage each other, there's no limit to what we can do.